calling me royalty. That's true, give me loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, everyone. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Testing mic 1, 2. Am I audible? Who is in the front row today? Who has grabbed the front seat? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another reaction video. Of course, I'm live to give you the live ginger and tea and lemon and moringa and whatever, call it juice. How you doing? I wish I could give you a sip. How y'all doing out there? You okay? How are you and your loved ones? We're almost done with this month, and I'm hoping that you guys are winding down nicely and good. I'm glad to be back again to another reaction video. Of course, my name is JT, and this right here is JT Podcast, your favorite place to be. You can watch and listen to this podcast on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and all other podcast platforms that you can get out there. Check the link out there. I'll be dropping them. And I appreciate that you guys have been here since day one, and we are growing, almost hitting the 5K mark. I'm super excited. You know that? We almost less than 50 subscribers away to 5K. Such a milestone. Some people are watching me with bigger channels like of Senso and Roro, like, you're celebrating 5K. Yeah, such a thing, There is a time I used to stream to 2 people, basically me and my other friend. And so, yeah, it's a growth. All right, guys, karibu sana. Welcome to yet another reaction video. I'm glad that you guys are in. Just to say hello to a few people as we're getting started. I see Gardner in the house, Alan Gal, Antoinette Souza, the children from Waikut, Arana. Another banger in the house. Big shout out to you, forever humble. I see you, Hamisi Official, Mary Mo, Eva Miller, Maureen, MLTS, I'm blessed. I see you, Miss Optimistic, Yvette Kinchkin, The American Rose, Erin Sue Commons, who else? Glendora Davis, you here. Marie, Osaka, I see you. Dilims in the house. Tina, you here. Kavan, you're here. Simply Vivian, you're here. Who else? Chelsea, are you in the house? Who else have I now say hello to? Animation, what's up? You good? All right, guys. Without wasting a lot of your time, I just want to get straight to the ginger, to the tea. Hi. But first of all, let me put something on my screen, or on your screen, so you can see how it's going. This is what I'm going to talk about today, or we are going to talk about. Right there, what can you see? Nice. Very nice. Eva Faithful God, you're here. BL, thank you for being here, my channel member. Big shout out to you. I appreciate all my channel members being here. Karib, what's up, JT? And everyone listening, starting the drive. Yeah. Melanie, I see you. Karibu sana. Okay. So, right there on your screen, you can see how furious Con Mom is looking like. Con Mom is so furious. She's like, no way. This is enough, okay? Enough is enough. Roro Mama, if you don't want to be here, you better pack your bags and go, okay? Roro Cabrera, do you want to be here or not? That's Con Mom. Roro Cabrera, did you want to be here in the first place? Did you want to be a mama here? Did you want to do this, or you just found yourself here and you can? You know, is that a decision you have to do? Is that a decision you have to make? Like, what is happening? Do you want this or not? So basically, Conmam is tired, and she been listening out. She been watching how things are going on there, and he's tired. She's like, oh no, hell nah, hell nah, Rocio. I'm going to face her and tell her the reality. I don't know how that's gonna go down. I'll be showing you in a minute. Junaid, I shall remember. Thank you for being here. Kerry, I see you. Yeah. Conmam and dear getting back to Rocio for taking care of Conmam, where she was at Marwa's villa with her broken hair. Ibrahim, I see you. Hello, J Chencha. What's up, Ibrahim? You go? I see you. Okay. So, there are a couple of things that I will be highlighting or talking about here. From the recent video of Cabrera, Roro Mama, she talked a lot of stuff there. She talked about a lot of things, and she was hinting on her mega plan to exit that village, that swamp. I don't know why people can connect with that. Like, she's really hinting on it. Like, hey, feel like I'm tired, and this time I have to make decisions for my life, for the future me and my baby. So basically, Sensor is not included in that plan. Without forgetting her dream life, dream husband, dream country, versus what she's going through right now. And she did not forget to mention how high she was feeling, how good she was feeling when she was out of that village just the other day. Now that she's back, she's saying that she's feeling down low, on the floor, very low, depressed again, very much down. And she's trying to battle that and trying to make a decision that will change her life completely. That's what she's saying. And somebody told me I should react on that video. No, I like that song that she did over there. It's a hilarious one. Honestly, hold on, JT. Please don't go there right now. It's too early. There's a music video that she did. Big shout out to Neo Trends, whatever she is. You guys should be supporting New Trends. Big shout out to Neo Trends. She made my day today. I was watching her, and she was reacting to that song. Rocio was crying like she's singing or screeching, whatever you can call that. You know, somebody lied to Rocio that she's talented and she's a superstar musician, and she can do that. So she went in the river and cried in the name of singing, screeching, recorded that thing and posted. No, hold on, Jade. Don't go there right now. Right? Okay. Now, before we go to that part, because that would be a hilarious part, I guess I'll be talking about that in a second. Let me try to decode the messages that she was trying to give in this latest video that she dropped there. And what she was saying there's a lot of things that she said before getting out of the house to go and create videos and vlogs. She talked about a lot of things. The most important or interesting part that I had was the hint that she was hinting. Okay, I know that maybe she didn't directly say that I'm quitting, I'm leaving, but she said it. It coded a message. She said that for her now she will have to sit down and make a decision. You know, a decision that will change her life now for once and for all, for the betterment of her future self and baby. So basically, Sensor is not included. It's not a part of the picture because Sensor has proven quite repeatedly that for him, he's not bound to what Rocio thinks. And sometimes it's easy for everyone to come and blame Marwa for whatever Rocio is complaining about. But sometimes I really feel like if this was someone like Paris, or if this was someone like any other village girl, African lady out there, a Kenyan girl that knows what it means to be an African man like Marwa, what it means, how, what position that Marwa is right now. I think that woman or that lady will be acting differently in that villa and trying to take or treat Marwa differently, completely different. So at times I really feel like I should blame Marwa, but honestly, I hold myself because honestly, what has Marwa not done? What hasn't done? What has he not done for the Argentinian mama, Argentinian baby mama? Well, you might say maybe there's a lot, oh, the villa is not complete. I understand that completely, or seriously, I do. Like the villa is not functional, there's no hot water, there's nothing. There's a lot of missing things. But do you want to tell me, from your own point of view, do you really want to tell me that if this lady called Roro, if this was someone like Paris, I like to use Paris as an example because, dots are dotting. Dots are dotting everywhere. You can join that. So if this was someone like Paris or any other lady, any other African lady would think, any other lady, if that was an African lady in that villa right now, forgetting about what is not functional like hot water or whatever, do you really want to tell me that they will be sitting down and complaining and crying about depression and complaining everything is about them? Hey, this, I have to make a decision. When I went to UK, I was so up there. Oh my God, I was in my top. But now coming back here, I went to square one, to the ground, so down. I'm feeling so lost again. So I have to battle this. And I sometimes, do you really think so? Honestly speaking, or maybe just to tell Rocio straightforward, like heads on, like Rocio, please understand that if this was another lady, for instance, those are the lady that you think that they don't have a chance, if that was them, one of them, trust me, they wouldn't be complaining that much. They wouldn't. They wouldn't be complaining that much. They would be just seated there and enjoying what Maro has achieved. Compared to a lot of, like, let me say, Maro is in that, let me say, it's not like I'm trying now to, praise him that much, but I'm saying, frankly speaking, when you rank Marwa, he ranks among the top guys in the Kenya, the top, famous and successful YouTubers and content creators who have something on their name. Okay? Apart from that, he has a name out there, like a global name. He has done that. That villa stands out. For real. For real, he stands out. So now that Rocio sits there every day and cry every day, cry about depression, what she wants. She's not satisfied. Sometimes I feel like it would be reckless of me to blame Mara for what Rocio is crying about right now. I feel like if she want to go, why can't she pack and go? Why will you sit there every day and cry and blame every day, cry and blame? What is holding you there? You went to Europe. You had a chance to go back home. Why did you come back? Well, and I'm not trying to blame now Rocio entirely on everything because, of course, I've heard Marwa saying his dream is to have 10 kids with 5 different baby mamas. The videos are still up there. You can check. I can play for you right now, which I will. So the two people here, Senso and Rocio, are really living different dreams. What this one wants, or this Rocio wants, is completely different from what who wants Senso. Somehow I feel, somehow that having different goals in life, having different mindsets and personality, it really creates a big gap, a big void between them. And however much they try to fake it on camera for the camera purpose, it doesn't make sense. Now, Rocio comes here and cry again. It's like now Hanishi is crying. You should tell we should tell Mayugno that he has found a fellow. Rocio cries every day, like cry. Kindly like the video. Okay? Please like the video for me as we're getting started. Let me just recognize a few people in the house who haven't said hello to you. June, I see you. Oh, there is June, Mackenzie, and Junie. Hi, Junie and June. Sharon in the house. Passion Queen in the house. Kavan here. Joyce Mudubi, what's up? I see you. Monique, you in the house. Tina. Who have I not say hello to? AM Caro, karibu sana. Thank you, ma. And Gigi's. Biella had said to you, and Gamer Girl 254. I guess I'll be checking to see who just joined, and I haven't said hello to them. Tini and Cube, I see you. And S. Sherisol. Oh. Okay. Rosie is not supporting Maro in anything. She had a dream to build a studio in her parents' home, and Maro supported her to achieve it. Wow. Anyway, let's now get into business. Okay, let's get into business. The passion that the passenger finder also in the house. Appreciate you guys. Take your time to like the video. By the way, we're heading to 5K subscribers, and so just get me those likes and subscribes, and I'll appreciate if you do that for me. All right? Yeah. Before the end of this month, we should be at 5K subs right there. More than 200 people already in the house. I appreciate you checking in. Do me a favor, like the video for me, subscribe to the channel. All right. So let me start from Roro. ROCIO Cabrera is saying, she's saying now she has to make decisions that will change her life for once and for all, forever, for the future self and for the future of Maisha. I didn't hear her saying anything to do with sense or anything. So basically, she's tired. She's been tired for so long. So what gets me wondering again is, why is she tired but she's still there? What's she doing? Does she need to hit the road? I mean, you can complain, you can complain, you can say your story. But having realized that whoever you're complaining to doesn't care, doesn't give a rat ass about you, doesn't, they have a different lifestyle. What are you going to do? When you finally realize that your voice or your complaints are not heard, are not taken into consideration, what do? Pack and go. So that's basically what you're going to do. But should I remind ROCIO? Should I remind ROCIO of who Maro is or what Maro wants? Because I think that at some point, she forgets that the same sensor has had a different goal and a different dream from her. Let me just remind her before we get to ROCIO, by the way. I feel like it would be good if I just remind her about that, All right, so basically this is sensor. And 2 years ago, the video's up and running. The videos are still up and running. 2 years ago, just barely 2 years ago. And I guess this was the time that immediately before meeting ROCIO, this was Maro. And he said clearly, and he has never come out to counter this kind of claims. So if ROCIO forgot about who she's dealing with or why she feel like Maro does not care, it's not because he doesn't care. It's because his bigger picture is different. He doesn't want to be caged to one woman. He doesn't really want to be like confined and caged and trapped to one person and commit there and assume now this is all I wanted. No, because of course this is what he wants.
Experiences. Yes. One of the interesting things you've mentioned is you want to marry at least 5 women. Yeah. Worst case scenario, 3.
Wow. So ROCIO, did you hear that? This lady who was interviewing Maro in one of those Indian coasts asked Maro, you said you wanna have 10 kids, yeah, and marry at least 5 women. He said yes. Worst case scenario, 3 wives. Wow. Somebody asking a question. Did we get a blip about what, guys? Let me know, because I can track like my sound is okay, everything's okay. If you have any problem reaching me out, with this live stream, let me know in the comment section, because I don't think that I've had a problem from my end. So if your end has an issue, please restart and yeah, like refresh. So Rocio, I think you could have listened to this quite earlier. Or maybe you should have not thought that Marwa was kidding because he wasn't joking or he wasn't like making it as fun. He wasn't being funny. So if he said that, barely 2 years ago, that was Marwa declaring that for him, honestly, as an African man, he just want to have 10 kids with 5 baby mamas. So why will Rocio sit down and cry every day, forgetting that we have 3 more to go or 4 more to go and 9 more babies to go? And how old is Rocio? She's in her mid-30s or whatever, late or mid-30s. I don't know.
Things you've mentioned is you want to marry at least 5 women.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, 3.
3.
Yes.
But the highest is 5. You can go. Because you practice polygamy.
Yes,
Yeah. However much Rocio tried to get this mentality out of Marwa, she will never succeed to do that because this is him. You can't change who he is. That's what he wants. So if Rocio really thought that getting pregnant for this guy is gonna change everything, if I get pregnant for him, then maybe he might change his plan. He might change his minds. He might change his dreams and goals. No, ma'am, he won. Okay, he won. So, as much as you sit down and cry, just remember this.
I practice polygamy.
Okay.
The reason to that is actually polygamy is not a bad thing.
Right.
Even
Muslim people practice.
Even in the holy books.
Right.
All the great people had more than one wife.
Right.
And
All right. So now he's begging even his argument on the holy books. Hey, even the bigger people in the Bible, the likes of Solomon, they had more than one wife and a couple of whatever. How do you call them? Let me forget about that. Side chick or sneaklings. In the modern language, I could say that Solomon had a bunch of wives and other several sneaklings. So that is Maro for you, the modern Solomon. So if Rocio is sitting down right now and crying about the situation, then she should be reminded about this. I had to play this because I wanted to get into the context of why she should make peace with the fact that it wasn't that deep. It wasn't. Hey, I'm trying to multitask, listen, and interact in the same time. Hello to everyone special. To Prince JT, what's up? How are you? Welcome. EBB is my channel member. Big shout out to you. Thank you for coming. And y'all, Daisy, I say you, Daisy. There's someone who told me, JT, give me a shout out. Hey, Riven, Bavin, no, okay. Benevolent, whatever. Irene Maundu, what's up, Irene? JT, give me a shout out. I've given you a shout out. How you doing? I hope you're good. Okay. Now, that was basically what I wanted to play for Rocio, maybe because I feel like she has forgotten or maybe think that Maro has changed. So let's go back to Rocio. Talk about something else. How about you go somewhere that you want to hear something else? Because this is what I want to talk about. So why will I talk about something else? You just go there and listen to that something else, because these people want to hear this. Why is Rocio crying? Oh, you have the answers. Do you have a plan for Rocio? Because she's crying. She's saying she want to leave. She's tired. Con mom is in her neck. Maro doesn't care. DEE MWANGO is all over Maro, and she's depressed. And now she's saying she want to make a decision that will change her life forever. So if you want to listen to something else, tune in to a radio station. Or maybe just watch CNN. I guess that's where I can help you kindly. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like the video and subscribe. So let's just listen to Roro Cabrera as she's venting and crying. That when she came back to the village, she's going through a lot. And there's something she said that she was dealing with some ugly situation that she didn't want to talk about. And my question is, why don't you want to talk about it? Why don't you want to talk about it, Rocio? Because I know that you're dealing with something, and we all can see that. Tell us in a minute.
Of course, I was dying for the trip, and also I had to deal with other very ugly situations that I'm not going to share.
All right. I was dealing with other ugly situation that I'm not gonna share. What will you say that if you do want to share? Like, you know that you're dealing with a lot of ugly situation, and you tell your subscribers, but you wanna share. We all can see the ugly situation that you're dealing with, Rocio. I mean, it's evident. You know, to our surprise is that on the other hand, Mara does not even give a time for her. I mean, he doesn't have that time to sit down and babysit a grown person who is crying every day, but not making a move. So if she had a lot of things that she had to deal with, ugly situation, and she said she couldn't share. And she said she has always been an emotional woman, and as much as she's trying to, act nice, she always finds herself going back to be emotional as she is. She's so sensitive.
I've always been a very emotional person, a very sensitive person. I'm very emotional, but in the few years I've been learning and trying to put in practice.
Wow. I've been an emotional man, a woman, and sensitive. I don't know. Yeah. It's completely okay. It's completely okay to be what? To be emotional and sensitive. And now that you're dealing with ugly situation, I don't know what that means. Yeah, she said ugly situation. Wow. Bet she told her Spanish speaking audience. I want to believe that maybe she recorded a very good video and explained about that ugly situation in her Spanish videos or Spanish audience. Maybe, or maybe communicated to her closer people. Because why would she say that but not want to disclose what kind of ugly situation is she talking about, she's dealing with? Why? I don't know.
To be more emotionally intelligent, try to react with emotions less.
So now she's trying to learn to be an emotional intelligent person because, okay, the situation that right now she is right now, it's kind of hard, and it's it needs you to deal, okay, to react with less emotions and a lot of intellectually. I understand. I feel it. But what's the end game? What is the end game of this? What is the end game of crying and every day coming on camera and say, wow, you are not happy? You're sitting there in that villa, but you feel like you're lost. You feel like there's something really not happening, not going to your plans. But anyway, you don't want to leave. However much you want to go, but you don't want to go. You're stuck.
But sometimes it's just too much, and I come back to my true nature, which is being an emotional woman.
Yeah, it's too much. I understand. However much you try to fake it and try to be like an emotionally intelligent person, you always find yourself going back to be that person who can cry. The only thing that maybe can save Rocio right now is a flight ticket. That's all I feel. Or that she's saying everything about being emotional, being sensitive to situation, and dealing with ugly situation that maybe she doesn't want to disclose. But speaking from a point that she's still there, maybe a way or the other, she's like communicating to the people back at home or whatever, the people who care for her, that she need a flight ticket. She just want to hit the road and, be out there and do what she got to do. Hi, Rodani. Thank you for that. Good super slab and sticker. I appreciate that big time, It means a lot, like a lot. Okay. Thank you, Rodani. Appreciate that. Big time, Big time. Asante sana. Okay. Let's go back to Rocio. I feel somehow D is involved. She cannot break that bond. Marwa will choose his sister every time. He said that. Marwa has said that repeatedly, that I will choose my sister. I will choose family over everyone, like every time. So, so Rocio went through a lot of emotional stuff, and she said that she couldn't pick a camera and record. She didn't want to share, but she went through a lot of emotional stuff.
And even though I honor every single emotion that I feel, sometimes they are very tough on me.
Yeah. They're really tough.
So no, I didn't pick my camera. I really needed to be inward.
Wow. Even though she was going through a lot when she went to that part, but she couldn't pick a camera and put that on it, or maybe she didn't want to disclose her low side, like she was down low. She couldn't want to put that on camera. But eventually she had to come here and explain and say how she just want to hit the road. She's tired, like literally that's what she's saying. Just want to go, just want to do something, you know. Dealing with this ugly stuff that she caused, but she's still there. So is she hinting that she just want to get out? Because as she was explaining that when she was in London or UK, that point was the highest of herself. Like she was at the top of it. Now that she came back home, now home in the village, she feel like now she dropped from the zone level to down ground level. Now she feeling like now she has gone back to the depression. She was in her world, like her imagination could take her. She was living the dreams. She was living her dreams while she was in UK, London, whatever. Coming back to the village was the worst of it. Now she went back to square one, back to zero. And she feeling like now she's back to depression. So emotional. She just want to get an exit. I don't know when or how long it was going to take for her to hit that exit, but I don't know. But for her, it's like that is what she want to do. All right.
Sometimes I feel like I just went to this dream destination and put myself this challenge and I put myself this goal in this.
Mm-hmm. That is the moment that she was in the UK. That's why she was feeling good.
Achievement that I wanted to bring to fruition, and I just did it, and it was like a hype, and then I just come back and I don't know where I just go down again, and like I just.
When I was there, it was like a high up here. It was high up here, and I just came back down. It's like, oh, shit. I can imagine. It was high up there, and now coming back to the village, I feel like it's. I feel like book 2 is loading. Hey, Sharon, I feel like book two is loading. Now she will be highlighting or narrating a story of how she went through a lot in this villa through the hands of a careless man and the sisters and the family who doesn't care about her. Hey.
And then I just come back and I don't know where I just go down again, and like I just splash to the floor, and it's funny. I know that.
Wow. You're up there, and she realized that being in Europe, it really told her that being in the village right now is like a hell for her. That is where she belongs, in Europe. That's the kind of environment that she wanted to be. Now coming back to the village and feeling like now she's gone back to zero, to depression again, it really like traumatized her and make her feel like, oh, you know, this is not where I should be. Looks like I deserve more, you know. I deserve more than this. More than this. I really deserve more. So I was up there when I was out of this villa. Coming back here, I feel like now I've gone back to zero, like tap to ground. And I don't know. The only thing that can save Rocio right now maybe is a flight ticket. Honestly speaking, like, I mean, it's something she's hinting on, like the ticket. If that comes right now, she's hit the road or maybe hit the sky and go back home. She came back because she's too friggin' money. Hungry Jamaican uncle is there bringing in the box of folded dinner. The students are coming, bringing in box of fooled her, didn't they? They did. Of course. They fooled her. Rocio was supposed to get Marwa to marry her before returning to the villa. But that didn't happen, It didn't happen. So now realizing that it can happen, realizing that that thing will happen, maybe she feel like it's like a little bit too late. It's a little bit too late. And now she's saying now she has to make decisions for herself that will change her future self, or maybe the decision that now will determine the direction that she will take, her and her baby. Of course, I didn't hear her talking about marrying that kind of decision maker or something. She has to sit down and make a decision right now that will, determine the direction that her life will take. I have to awaken my powers and remember who I am. That's what she said. I have to sit down and awaken my powers and remember who I am. I'm not this kind of, the kind of dream I have, the kind of dream man I'm dreaming about, the kind of life I want to do, my careers, my talents, my goals, like what I should do to the world, my services, or whatever, like me, my personal brand. I should awaken that power out. And I refuse to be tamed. That's what she said. And I'm going to play that. Like, I refuse to be tamed. I just want to awaken my powers and be me, make a decision for my life that will determine or change my life. Sorry. This one is choking me. Sorry for that. Let me play the receipt while I sip my chincha. My chincha tea. So what I want in life, I have to make decisions. Right here. Guys, like the video for me, please. Okay? Like the video for me. I'm begging you. So, right here.
Not so good feelings. I will have to make decisions that will change my life a lot.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to make decisions that will change my life a lot. I don't know that. I don't know why Rocio talks about that. Does she want to say that? Is she really trying to say that, like, this is the moment, this is the right time that she can now think about making such decision? She's already in. She's already stuck. It's a little bit too late for those decisions. So I don't know how those decisions are gonna change anything here. Because as far as I look at this whole situation, I feel like when you look at Marwa, he looks like he doesn't really care about this because already he knows what he wants. And her crying here every day, it doesn't change the fact that he is determined on the bigger picture of 10 kids, 5 different baby mamas. I played a video for you, you heard it. So it doesn't change anything. So when she said that right now she has to make a decision that will change everything, her life, is it really the life? Now she say right now she realized what she wants, or who she want, where she want to go, where she want to be, what she want. That's what she want to do right now.
But I know I'm doing all of this for my future self because I know where I want to go. I know where I want to be. I know what type of person I want to be.
Oh, I'm doing this for my future self. I know what I want. I don't know. I know where I want to be. I know the type of person I want to become. I know exactly what I want for me. So I just want to, do it. At this moment now, it's about me, and I don't care about anyone else because, of course, you can see that nobody cares about me. I tried. I don't know what kind of decisions are those that Rosie is talking about, like she has to do it. And I'm not sure how effective they will be. I don't know. Maybe they will be like so effective, or maybe they will change her life to a better. I'm not sure. But I'm looking at whole thing like here. Ever since I saw Rocio coming to this villa, she has never taken a moment to at least say that, okay, this is what I wanted. And at least say, oh, my Lord, I've been dreaming about this kind of life. And looking at how I am or where I am right now, this is where I actually wanted to be. And this is the right mind I've been praying for. And this is the right place I wanted to be my whole life. Every day she makes this comparison. If only this villa was in London, yeah, it could be something. If only we even sell this villa and go rent or maybe go somewhere else, yeah. If only we had hot water. If only we had hoses. If only we do this. Now, that's why I've been asking you, do you really think that if this was someone like an African lady that was here, would she actually be complaining about all this that Rosie is complaining about? Because sometimes I feel like she's being too much. Like her demands are over the gutter, like it's extravagant. Sometimes, you have to limit your expectation and at least live within your means. So why is she complaining instead of leaving? I'm not sure. But anyway, listen to it.
And also, I have learned that when you have a child, and you always question what is the best thing for my child.
Mm-hmm. I know what I know what I want. I know where I want to be. And now that you have a child, you always want to make a decision that will be best for your child, which is completely okay. But now, she says she wants to awaken her powers. I don't know how powerful she is, but let's listen to this. I want to awaken my powers and be out there and do my thing. Right here.
And I feel like this time I've been navigating these things, these moments with more strength.
Man, this is her exit speech. Yeah, honestly, when I listened to it, something that came to my mind is, oh shit, she's tired. She just wanna go. Like honestly, that is like saying, I'm fed up. I'm tired. But no, it's not the first time I'm hearing her saying stuff like that. It's not the first time I'm hearing her complaining or hinting on leaving. She's been crying and hinting on exiting, on leaving. It's not the first time. I don't understand why she's still there. Because of course, if it was that bad, if it was that ugly, she would be out. What is she waiting for? An approval from Marwa? She's waiting for an approval from Kenge. I've been approaching these things with a lot of what? I don't know, power, whatever. But I have to awaken now my powers. No, she's declaring now war. Kama mbaya mbaya. For the Swahili speakers, you know what I mean. Kama ni mbaya, like if it's bad, it's bad. When you hear a Swahili speaker saying, hey, kama mbaya, bro, run. Murife. Murife, run. Like we hear a Swahili speaker telling you, kama mbaya. So that's what Rocio is saying right now, that, hey, I feel like it's about time now I awaken my powers. I realize who I am, what I really want. No, this is not really what I want, and I have to awaken my powers. I guess now this was something she been thinking about saying, but now wondering how it will be received. But again, she has to draw the lines, draw clear battle lines, and let the world know that she's not okay, wherever she is. So people should not assume that now because she's living in that villa and our sensor is there and the peacocks are here, peacocks are here, so she's okay. No, she's not good. Like, you should not assume or make assumption that, if peacock are here, I'm good. So let me awaken my powers.
With more power. It's just, I feel like I am awakening my power again, remembering who I am.
Hey, this now, I'm awakening my powers, remembering who I am and what I want. Can I remind her or remind you what Rocio says she is, or who she is, what she wants? I remember she said that all right, let me show you. Let me not speak too much, and play a video for you. Oh, where is it? Yes, quite here. Sorry guys, sorry for the commercials. Please like the video for me as we're getting this started. All right, listen to this. This is what she said some months ago. If now you're talking about her, we're awakening her powers and remembering who she is, this is who she is. This is what she said she is.
Building a family, accepting that this place is going to be my home. But of course, the beauty of Marwa and me is that we have the desire to keep seeing the world.
All right, so she said that I have to battle and accept that this will be my home. I'll have to accept that this will be my home, but no, because it's practically not what I want. For me, I settled here because I had this, I was convinced by Marwa because he told me that he's flexible. Okay, now I feel like Marwa lied to this girl or this lady. Marwa lied to her. He told her that he's flexible. They can sell that villa. They can get out of that village and go live anywhere else in the world. That is what Marwa told her. And now she's stuck and she can't get out of there. Because now she said the beauty of it is that Marwa is into this. I've played this clip more than one reaction. I guess for people who maybe have been watching me, you've heard her saying that. But for the new people who just joined lately or recently, listen to it. As you like the video for me, subscribe. Actually get the subscribes up. We are heading to 5K. And listen to ROCIO.
Desire to keep seeing the world. And maybe we can just rent this house and go and live somewhere else for, I don't know, a few months, few years. I don't know. Those things are so unpredictable in life.
You heard that? So, for her, she said that the beauty of it, her and Marwa, is that he's flexible, that they can sell that villa, they can rent it out and go live somewhere else. So that's why she got stuck there. And now realizing that Marwa has no such kind of plan in her life, it now frustrates her. She feels like wasted. One more time.
Of course, the beauty of Marwa and me is that we have the desire to keep seeing the world. And maybe we can just rent this house and go and live somewhere else for, I don't know, a few months, few years.
Sorry, that's not going to happen, ROCIO. That was delusional of you believing that Marwa can rent, can sell his villa to go and live somewhere else with you. Were you crazy to believe that? Were you okay? When ROCIO, you sat down and listened to Marwa telling you that he can sell his villa. He can sell his villa to go and live somewhere with you, probably England. Were you okay? Were you in your minds to believe something like that? JT didn't know you're back. I've never left. Baba Jao, I've never left, man. I've been here like daily. Welcome, karibu sana. That child, what's up? Who will want that villa? Hey, they can buy and convert it to hospital, or they can decide to make it something like a laboratory or a library or anything, But being that it is in the village deep in, they can make it like a sugarcane processing factory or anything, guys. I mean, what's up, Andrew? Hey, Soul Sister, I see you in the house. You've been missing. Thank you. Karibu-san. Joanne, what's up? Merriman. JC, what are you saying? She spent 2 weeks in Europe and realized that life she was missing. She just doesn't want to live in the village with the villagers. She wants to live in Europe way of life. That's what she said. Now, when she was there, she felt like she was up here. But now coming back to the village, she went straight back to the ground. Like she found herself quite down there. Now she can imagine now how life has changed so bad for her. It's bad. It's really bad. She can imagine that. But does Marwa care? Safia Bless. Hi. First time I'm reading your name. Thank you for joining. Have you liked or subscribed this channel? Please do that. I will appreciate that. he is not Marwa's real son. Marwa needs a DNA test to know who the real father is. Oh my Lord. Just you know that I read a comment, okay? It's not my thing. I know they will be coming to crucify me. It's not me. Some people have their own opinion, and everyone is entitled to their own opinions. Marwa will sell ROCIO before the hey. ROCIO was, I really feel like that she was mad to believe such a thing, that Marwa will sell his villa to go and live somewhere that she wants. I mean, if that is the kind of advice that ROCIO is giving Marwa, and now she's coming out here to cry that he doesn't listen to her, then I guess Marwa has all the reason not to listen to her. Because how will you tell Marwa to sell his villa that he built from crying to Donatus? Donatus, please send me money. Send money. They sent. And now after building that thing through sweat and whatever, you tell him to sell. Rosie, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know. I don't know what to tell you, actually. But anyway, she's saying she want to awaken her powers and realize who she is and live that life. She doesn't want to be tamed. That's what she said. Oh, I don't want to be tamed. Now I want to make decisions that will change my life. Let me play that and listen to this. Guys, like the video for me. I will really, really, really appreciate. Hey, EBBs, thank you for that super slap. You say, for the ginger tea. Hey, tomorrow I'll get another ginger tea. Thank you, EBBs, for that. I appreciate that big time. Tomorrow I must get another ginger tea. I appreciate it. Asante sana. Thank you. Guys, please like the video for me. We are just hitting 5K subscribers in a few. Subscribe for me. All right. And thank you, babies, for that. Let me play this for you guys so we listen to it. All right. I hope you can listen to this.
Not so good feelings. I will have to make decisions that will change my life a lot.
You had that in the first place, okay? Now that she has realized that the situation she is in is kind of cruel or bad, kind of permanent. So for her to get out of this, she has to make a decision that will change her life big time, like completely. And so she said that she doesn't want to be tamed. Who's trying to tame ROCIO? Who's trying to modify her or model her into something she's not used to? She's not. And she says, I don't want to be tamed. I don't. Please. I'm not.
But I know I'm doing all of this for my future self because I know where I want to go. I know.
Yeah. I'm doing this for my future self because I know where I want to go. I know what I want.
Where I want to be. I know what type of person I want to be.
Yeah, I know the type of person I want to be and where I want to go. And by the way, I don't want to be tamed. That's what she said.
And also, I have learned that when you have a child, and you always question what is the best thing for my child.
All right. And so?
I'm also learning that the best for your child is a happy mother.
Yeah. So, realizing that you need to be happy because of your baby, and you gotta do what you have to do. You gotta do what you have to do because of that baby, and that baby deserves a happy mother. And how exactly are you gonna be happy inside that villa when you really, really don't feel like you are where you wanna be? So that's why she said she just wanna make a decision that will change her life completely.
In the future that I want to create for him. And
oh, hold on. So
that's why I do more effort in the future that I want to create for him. And I will be that vessel. So
right now I really wonder why ROCIO is speaking like she's a single mother, because I don't understand. Marwa is still in the picture, and the baby has a father. So when you sit down and talk about the things that you picture out, the kind of future you want to build for for the baby, I feel like, whoa, are you guys not supposed to like do this as a as a couple, like parents? So are you sure that whatever you're trying to plan for your baby, Mara will be cool with that? Sometimes I will listen to Rocio, I'm like, you sound like you're really a single mother, because why will you say stuff like that? I mean, okay, I know, like you can say that as a mother, I want to do this for my son, but again, when you listen to Marwa, he has a complete different version of his family. He want to build the kind of children and how he want to raise his children. And you listen to Rocio, she said that now she has to make decisions and shape a kind of future for the son, because she know what she wants. Oh, wow.
So my future is also very important. So that's why it's so important that I achieve my dreams, that I achieve my goals, that I become this version of my.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your future is important. You want to do that for you, for your future. Wow. You know, there's a lot that Rosie is talking about here, but there is something really here. There's something here that you guys can, I don't know if you missed it. There's something that came up here. Rocio has this tendency, I don't know, this personality, this thing that she really believes that her plans, everything are final. What she really think, everything, her plans, everyone should bend towards the direction that she's thinking towards. If it's about the con mom, it's about Marwa or other family, they should follow her lead. Okay, Roshi is not that lady that you think you can modify or tell to follow your lead. That's why right now she's having that rough time with censor. And so here comes con mom. Con mom in her yesterday's video, you know, she amazed me. Him, I know her, and the uncle. You know, con mom has this brother called Uncle Mo. And con dad, Machete Man, has this brother called Uncle Gutu or something, yeah. That uncle that works for Maro. So this uncle was complaining to con mom that, you know, I've heard something, that Rocio does not feed the baby. And that thing has pissed me off so bad. And con mom was like, I will go to Rocio today. I will tell her to do the right thing. Why is she not feeding the baby? I don't know if that is a decision that Rocio and Maro made, that they should not feed the baby up to this moment. I don't know, because I don't know, do the parenting. It could be a ChatGPT parenting. It could be something that they sat down and thought that, hey, we should follow these notes. But con mom said, I will go to Rocio. This is enough. Hey, this is a lot. And that man is like, I was surprised and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Let me take you there. All right here. Guys, please like the video for me. I will appreciate if you do that for me. All right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Please get the likes up. I will appreciate if you do that for me. So here comes Sensor. No Sensor, like con mom and her uncle, the uncle that is working for Marwa. And I don't know why. I don't know why con mom and con dad actually have given their family members to work for their children. Con mom has a brother called Uncle Mo. He's working for Marwa right, left, and center every day. He doesn't even go back home. Con dad has this mom, this brother here called Ogood, working for Marwa. I don't know why they are programmed Senso and DEE MWANGO to really believe that they are above their uncles and aunties. That's why DEE MWANGO had the guts to come and chase that auntie called, I don't know, whose auntie was that? Tell her, hey, Who are you? Mama, did you tell me this is my aunt? No, I don't want her. She's a YouTuber. She need to go. So, I don't know. That one aside is a topic for another day. But let's talk about this. Hey, Youth Gambia. Youth Gambia. What's up? Greetings, everyone. Maybe first time I'm seeing you here, right? Please like the video for me. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. I will appreciate if you do that. Now, we are heading to 5K. Just in a few, we will be there. Please do that. So, listen to this. Uncle Good and Conmam were really complaining about ROCIO. Why is she not taking care of the baby? Why is she not winning, or why has she not started to feed the baby? That is so wrong. Because of them, they feel like, oh, ROCIO should do that. But who knows why she doesn't do that? So that's why they are speaking there. Conmam is saying that these kind of things that they waste here, this kind of pawpaw or papayas that they're wasting here, that's so valuable. They should, if they take them to the market, it'll cost a lot. And now they wondering that why is ROCIO wasting these papayas here instead of taking them, blend them for the baby, or maybe do something. I mean, they should be feeding this. I'm going to take this to MARWA. I'm going to tell MARWA to do something, because why is ROCIO not acting? So Conmam is furious. Conmam is feeling like, no, ROCIO is not doing the right parenting. But sometimes I feel like maybe at some point, even Conmam is scared of ROCIO. You know, ROCIO has that has this character that scares people. I don't know, this superior character that once I find out, if you want to talk to her, maybe you need something. you need a special approach. Okay, so she kind of scary. So Conmam decided enough is enough. I'm gonna face MARWA. If ROCIO doesn't want to listen, I'll face MARWA and tell her, because why are they wasting like this? So of course, that's why they were picking there. I'll be translating it to you. Like the video. So that is Conmam is they are talking, you know, when they don't want to say something on camera that subscribers will understand, because basically most of our audience are not Kenyans or maybe Swahili speakers. You have a global audience. So if they want to communicate something that the audience will not get, they speak in Swahili. So Conmam is complaining that why are not eating this stuff? MARWA should be eating this purple, and ROCIO should be blending this. And now listen to that. The uncle remembered, and he was so furious that, I heard what ROCIO said. I heard how that mama was saying that she doesn't feed the baby. I was so much mad. I was angry. I was furious that why are they doing that? And Conmam said, now I'm going to face her. Conmam is tired. She's really tired. Why is MARWA not eating those stuff? He should be eating. They're good. The papayas are purple. He should be blending and eating, and even giving the baby. I'm going to give ROCIO. Now, that humming that you hear the mama, the man humming up there, he's speaking in Swahili and saying, Conmam, please, you should tell your daughter-in-law, Ro Cabrera, Ro Mama, to feed the baby. I heard that these people are starving the baby and not feeding. You know, I really felt so bad. I was so angry. So Conmam, why are you not telling them? Conmam decided, I know, maybe Conmam promised that I'm gonna face Ro Cabrera and tell her. That's why I developed this thumbnail, because Conmam was so furious. She was so furious. And you can see the side. Hey, you Argentinian baby mama, you know this is my grandkid. What are you doing? So Conmam was so mad. That's why I had to do that. Anyway, let's go back to them. So you hear the man there is complaining, and he's all right. I don't know what you guys think. Let me not just make a judgment. What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you really think that the man, mama, and con mom and the uncle go to their bar? Like, do you really think that they're right or wrong by saying that, or whatever? Rocio should at least consider it, take the papayas and blend for baby, and give Marwa some to eat. Of course, Conmam has been complaining. Even Marwa himself doesn't look okay. He doesn't look himself. He looks drained. I like, oh man, I don't know. When you compare, for example, when you compare this time that this was Marwa 2 years ago, look at how Marwa was. And you compare him to this day, right now, I feel like something's off. Like he has changed, not for the better. I mean, listen to Marwa, how he was speaking about his dream 2 years ago. He was looking good.
I'm telling you, you can Google anywhere.
Right.
You'll always find that element.
Right.
It's either directly they married or indirectly.
More kids?
Yeah, because let's say I married today. Can you have 10? You know?
So is you having all these wives is because you want to have more kids?
Yeah, because let's say I married today. Can you have 10 kids?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
my goal is to have 10 kids. So if I'm realistic with my goal, I have actually to be realistic on the number of people I can date.
Right.
Yes. The only thing I'm really praying God is God protect me from diseases and all this.
Yeah. Okay. That moment that Marwa was having that interview, I look at him and I feel like there's a huge difference between that time and now. I know people change, but it's a lot. Maybe he is stressed. Anyway, back to Conmam and Uncle Gutu. Uncle Gutu, he's saying, is he Uncle Gutu actually? I don't know if he's the Uncle Gutu or the I don't know his name actually, but him and Conmam are so furious here. They're so mad at Rocio.
Nzuri sana. Ana brand mtoto anakula. Naenda kupea ROCIO.
Yeah. So Uncle is telling Conmam in a very low tone so that maybe people cannot get it. Conmam, you should tell your daughter-in-law to take this kind of food and blend and give the baby. I heard that they don't feed the baby, and I was so surprised and furious. And I was amazed. I was angry at the same time. Sorry. When I heard her saying that, first I was surprised. Again, I was like, how? For real? So, I guess now Conmam said, I'm going to face her. I'm going to her.
Hawajampea chakula, mtoto ameumia sana.
So Conmam is saying they've never given the baby food. The baby is really suffering. I guess now this will be this will be now the beginning of the end. Because for Rocio says that me as a mama, I have my plans. There's a future I'm trying to shape for my baby, the best way I know. And Conmam, on the other side, trying to bring a different, she feel like Rocio is really like, how can I say? She's torturing or whatever, if that is the best term. She's unfairly treating the baby. So the baby is suffering. That's according to Conmam. They've never given baby food. So the baby is suffering really bad. Do you really think that if Conmam approaches Rocio with such kind of thing, or with such kind of talk, will Rocio actually listen and take that advice? Speaking about advice, does Rocio take advice from these people? Anyway, she better Google, she better go to ChatGPT and ask, hey, ChatGPT, what do you think I should do to a 7 or 8 month baby? Oh, give them Weetabix and milk. Or to just do yoga. She better Google, she better go to ChatGPT or ask AI anything, or go to Instagram and see what celebrities are doing, than listening to someone like Conmam, because first of all, she doesn't recognize her as mama-in-law. So that is the thing. But also when I'm listening to Conmam saying that the baby is suffering in the hands of Rocio, I'm surprised. I'm like, ooh. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna tell Rocio, if you don't wanna take care of my grandson, give him to me, or what are you gonna say? When you go to the comment section of Rocio, subscribers are complaining there. They're telling Rocio, there was a subscriber there called that claimed to be a pilot and say, take this advice from a pilot. Let me locate that and read for you. It is here, right here. Let me put that on your big screen. Advice from a pilot here. Please be very cautious when traveling with a sick baby. It is strongly discouraged to fly with an infant suffering from cold and flu for several important reasons. I'm not going to talk about all of them. I'm just going to highlight the one is cabin pressure and ear pain. Clearly, when you can see how baby was scratching the ears, he could be suffering. I'm praying not. There is something called weakened immune system. There's another thing that can happen. Discomfort and crying. All right. So people are so furious about how reckless Rocio is, or that they're mad at her. They're coming so hard on her and telling her you should be considerate. So that's the same exact thing that Conmam is trying to say here. Conmam and that uncle, they're trying to be kind of considerate to the baby, because of course, if Maro doesn't care, if Rocio doesn't care, the two are having a problem with each other. Rocabrera and who? Guys, thank you for 130 likes. Please, let's get them to at least 200. And if you haven't subscribed, please, this is the moment, right? I'm sure you're enjoying the show, so do that for me, please. So while you can hear what our subscribers are telling Rocio or something like that, that is exactly what Conmam and the uncle were saying. We really feel that the baby is really suffering so much. But I don't want to say that, that's something that Rocio should do, because I'm not the mama. She is, and she knows the best she can do. So and that's what she was saying. I will have to make decisions that will, determine my future and the future of my baby, and I know what I want for me and my baby. I don't know. So when Conmam is so furious here, I don't know if she's going to face the Maisha. No, like Mama Maisha, and tell her that we are feeling that you're being you're being reckless, you're being careless. We are feeling that the baby is suffering. But when you see Conmam approaching Rocio, when you see Conmam approaching Rocio, she goes there so humbly. And the gay pastor, she goes there in a way that, Rocio, I came here to pray for you. I just came here to pray for you. My daughter. But if this was someone like Paris or any other African lady, I guess Conmam would be there, and they would be like, she can go hard on her, lecture her, tell her, hey, please do something. This is not how we do it. Or maybe give that a guide or something. But there is how, when now it comes to Rocio, somehow maybe Conmam is scared because of that superiority and inferiority complex, something. And I cannot confront a Mzungu. I cannot. Or something like that. Or maybe how Rocio present herself to be superior, and they kind of scared sometimes. I feel it. So I don't know if Conmam will actually have that courage to face Rocio and tell her, this is what I will feel like. This is what I feel like. I feel like baby suffering in your hands. Maybe, possibly, Rocio will be like, no, I'm not. Actually, she said that when they were in Argentina, she told Marwa that for us, we don't necessarily have to bring up our children like you were brought up in the village, or how you guys grew up. It would be a different thing. So, take it from me that it will be a different thing. So, Conmam.
Hawajampea chakula, mtoto ameumia sana.
Yeah. Hawajampea chakula, mtoto ameumia sana. That is a Swahili saying. They've never given the baby food. Baby is really suffering. Too much. Very, very much. Anyway, this is for Rocio. Something here that I want you to listen to. So before I go to that that hilarious song that she was making in the river there. I don't know if I will get that time. Okay, so listen to this. For now, all ROCIO can do is to embrace this life for now, but she's determined with her decisions, or she's determined with the decision she has to do, her career and stuff like that. So check it out.
Yes, I'm just embracing life the way it is right now, but I feel very strong in my mindset. I feel very determined with my decisions.
That yes, I'm embracing the life that I'm having right now, but no, that is not what I want. I'm determined with my decisions and what?
As well. I trust that I'm taken care of. I trust that I'm only getting better.
Yeah, I feel it. I really do. But the question is, how long are you going to vent or sit down and cry and vent and vent? Thing that can save you right now is if you get a flight ticket and hit the road, because of course, Senso and his sister DEE MWANGO, they don't look like they care. I listened to DEE MWANGO. She was bragging and bragging and bragging about how she has enjoyed life, and now looks like she has done enough. You see, it's quite a different thing. It's a complete opposite of what ROCIO say. ROCIO now in her mid or late 30s, in her mid 30s, she's down here complaining. She just wants to spread her wings and go. But DEE MWANGO, in her 20s, she has achieved a lot. Actually, then she was bragging to this young man who visited them here and telling him, for me, I could book a chopper, a helicopter, and tour the city. I could fly first class, business class, and everything. I've done a lot in my life. So basically, I've done everything I needed to do. Unlike that person who seated at home there and crying, saying she's depressed. Right now is the time that she feels like she can start doing all that. I know that is indirectly, but that is what I felt like this Mwango was saying. So basically, I really think that while all that is happening is going down, Senso and DEE MWANGO, on the other hand, their focus is completely on a different thing, like outside everything that ROCIO is saying. For example, here comes Roro. No, here comes DEE MWANGO. And remember, DEE MWANGO is still living in the Bila. That is another thing that is getting ROCIO depressed so much. Waking up every day to hearing DEE MWANGO laughing in one of the bedrooms with the mat. With the mat. Every day. She has to deal with that. DEE MWANGO is here. She doesn't feel like she doesn't care. She doesn't bother. She said she can pay the rent for her. So she come back home. And home is in the brother's house where ROCIO is. Now ROCIO has to deal with this. But anyway, one or the other, I feel like this was a message, a direct message to DEE MWANGO. This was a very good message to ROCIO from DEE MWANGO. I've done a lot. Listen to it as you like the video from me.
Team will take action.
It is like one day I was having small money and I just say, okay, I want to buy a car.
So I don't know who this visitor is. I've just watched a couple of small interviews with him. He's a man from a different country. And he has a big channel, by the way. So he's here for the shout out and to meet these people that he's been seeing on screens every day. And his inspirations and kind of say role models or something. So he has a chance now to meet them. But now DEE MWANGO has to let him know, hey, I'm not your average YouTuber. I've done a lot, okay? So you're speaking about buying a car. Listen, let me tell you something. I could go rent a chopper and helicopter and tour the city. I go to Miami and live. Yo, my guy, you have done nothing in life. Same applies to ROCIO. You guys have not lived the lives.
People will say, where? You want to buy a car? Say, yeah, I need to experience how the car
Feels like.
works.
It's a
And
very
then,
good thing.
Yeah, and then get experience. When I buy a good car,
This is how it will
we have
feel.
the experience.
Exactly.
Exactly. Let me tell you something about me.
Like me, guys, maybe one day I'll tell you, like, you know, there are times I was traveling really luxury.
Yes.
First class.
Yes.
Hey, you should know that this is not your average YouTuber. It's not your average girl. Yo, don't call her village girl. There's a time, you see, all those things that you guys are manifesting right now, no, that is directly to Roro. In my 20s, I've done all that. Everything that you guys are saying, you're manifesting right now. I've done that. I've been traveling first class.
5-star resort upward. Yeah. Private helicopters, you know, like Monaco and everything. But I look back, like right now, I'm like, oh my God, like maybe that money, if I started this earlier.
Yeah. That is it. DEE MWANGO. But since on the other hand, he's not even concerned about what ROCIO is crying for. Sensor.
Getting a shipping quote.
Sorry. Let me play this video. Let me play this video for you.
Wow, this guy passed.
One moment, guys. All right, we're there. Guys, please hit the like button for me. We are winding down. We are winding up. So on the other hand, Sensor, he's so focused on DEE MWANGO's project. These are the site, DEE MWANGO site. And if they're not talking about the site, then definitely they're activating donations. So will Sensor sit down and listen to Roro crying? I even saw a comment. Someone was making a comment to ROCIO say, I think Maro should be somewhere closer to you every day or any time because you don't know when that feeling is going to come. So whenever that feelings come, that you feel like you're so lonely, you not talk to someone, Maro will be right there with you so that you can talk to him. I laughed at that comment because are these people crazy? So they really think that Sensor is going to sit down and babysit ROCIO because, okay, she's emotional, she's sensitive, she's just want to listen to her. Tell her everything that she's feeling. Oh, I just want to go to Monaco, just want to go back to London. That's not what Sensor going to do. He's out here with Sister DEE MWANGO, running projects down the up. And of course, activating donation in the name of, hey, this guy want to build a house, a slope. And this other guy has a problem, has an issue, and they want you guys to send money so that this boy can go to get treatment. Yeah, this one boy needs to build a house, a slope with 7 iron sheets. So Sensor cannot afford to buy 7 iron sheets and build for that boy. We all know that all those donations are being activated to give for him and his project and the sister. But now, I feel sorry for ROCIO because, okay, this is the worst moment to deal with these people. Very worst. Sensor here.
It would have been nice even calling
One moment.
your name, just even your first name, so that you know that you've received your money. And that money is not going to my pocket or Retriever's pocket. The only money that can be used is transactional money. Let's say
money is flowing. Hey, money is coming in. Yo, if there is something that maybe ROCIO can think about coming up with a strategy that Sensor can help, is this activating donation, but crying won't help. Money is coming. You guys, I want you to know that money is not coming to my pocket or to Githiriba. It's going straight to the person that you guys are sending money to go to, which is can I say a lie? I doubt. Let me say, I really doubt. Yeah. Hey. So you send money. Keep sending the money.
Transferring that money from Githiriba to the family, just that, and that should be like $1 or $2 at most.
Before I end the show, I just wanna I just want to listen or analyze or just react. Let me not say analyze. I just want to react to that video, that music video of Rocabrera music. It was before I end the show. Let's listen to Madam, the singer of all the things, Madam Parasite. Maybe I should give it a little bit. Okay. Guys, as we wind down the show, please like the video for me. This will be my last reaction. I listened to that song. I was like, oh. What is it, Rocio?
I came for the people who didn't have more.
Okay, Rocio. I came for the people who didn't have a voice. These parasites that didn't know anything to do with Muzungu. Hey. I came for who? For the people who did not have no voice. Who did not have no voice in the first place? I know every music has a message, and people communicate through music, through something, so whatever. She came for the people who didn't have no voice. Guys, like the video.
My skin has been no colors.
Well, my skin has been all colors, so I experiment more than once. Oh, la. Come back.
My skin has been no colors, so I experiment more than once.
Play the song, please. No, I'm trying to be smart. She might flag down my video, so at least this is now reaction to a song, because if I play it, it will be like I'm replaying her song. You know how that goes, right? That I'm trying to react to a song because it doesn't have like I'm duplicating her song, and at least giving her credit for that. Hey, I came for the people that didn't have no voice. I'm sorry to torture your voice, your ears right now. You just need to put me on big speaker and take a step back and listen to Roro. My skin has colors, so has been all colors, so I experiment more than once. What is that? Is she saying that she has dealt with all races? I've dealt with every I've experimented both black and Chinese and yellow and whoever, call them Mexican, Europeans, and well, I'm trying to interpret the song. I don't know what that means. Like her skin had colors, so she has experimented more than once. Censor. You being black in the house, there was a Chinese before you, there was a European, there was a Mexican, there was a who?
The light that surrounds me every time I share my love.
Okay, Rocio. Let me say, I'm going to give you flowers for that super good, that super good track. It's a good one, should I say? And you guys should check Rocabrera music. I like to promote Rocio because, of course, I really feel like coming from a complete different world to deal with parasites. And because people can listen to her saying she need to sing and give the message. JT, what? Let me read this. Your nice voice should collab with oh my God, no, I can't do that. Cozy, no, I can't. My voice is so terrible. I even listen to me, I'm like, oh, is that me? That vibrato. Okay, another banger. What is it? What's up? J.O.
So I will speak for my ancestors, people, they may have something to say.
You know what those ancestors are gonna say? No, ma'am, not today. Hey. But anyway, every music has a voice and a message. I really think that ROCIO has a message that she was trying to communicate, and so that's it. I think that that is therapeutical because she needed to empty her anger. She needed to go out there and say stuff. So that is poetry in music, of course. I mean, let's give her her flowers. She's ready to have that village. She changed her hair and color. Oh, I didn't realize that. Guys, like the video for me. Like the video for me.
Remember your power. Remember who you are.
JG and nuts too. Am I? Alright, guys. Do I really want to keep you here that much? If you just want to feel like if the show is over, you may start leaving at your own pleasure. But I'm just going to enjoy this song a little bit. If you just want to stay along a little bit, just stay so we can enjoy this. Like the video for me before you go. Maga, what's up? First time I'm seeing you. Thank you for joining. Have you liked the video? Have you subscribed? Let me hope so. JT, remember who you are. Remember who you are. And what did she say? Remember your power. Remember who you are. Oh, no, let me repeat. Come on, Lucio. Let's do a collab. So this is a collaboration of me and Lucio. Should I give her a music track? Let me give her a track. Let me select one good track. No. Let me get something good that... yeah, that could be good. Let's try this, ROCIO.
You get all the answers when you listen to your heart. There's a reason for me to be here. That's the way that I want you to be.
Hey! Wow! Let's go, ROCIO. Yay!
If you shine and I shine, then we meet. This is the reason on earth.
Hey!
To love.
Guys, like the video. Yeah, let's go, ROCIO. Oh, come on.
Get all the answers when you listen to your heart.
You're below the track.
So I will speak for my ancestors. Have something to say.
Wow! Hey! One more time, ROCIO. Or should I get another? Let me get another track.
Remember your power. Remember who you are. You get
Come, ROCIO.
all the answers when you listen to your heart. There's a reason for me to be here. That's the way that I want you to be.
Hey. Let's go, ROCIO.
If you shine and I shine, then we meet. This is the reason on earth that we come back to love.
Oh. Climax.
That's the way that I want you to be. If you shine and I shine, then we meet. This is the reason on earth that we come back to love.
Yay! Hey, ROCIO. Hey!
So I will speak for my ancestors.
I think you're off track. I think he's off track. Hey, guys, thank you for being here. It's been a great one. I don't want to laugh alone. I'll be recording that music. I will be giving her. Hey, you guys. That's crazy though. Hey, it's really crazy. Because I tell you what, I'm trying to have fun and it was fun, like really, really fun. Okay? So remember what you want, remember who you are. I guess I'll see you in the next one when I'll be coming with a good, fully remixed track of Roro. Thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't, please take your moment and subscribe. You know, it's good to have you here. It's good to have you in the house. Gonna get Shh. Kylie. I'll see you in the next one, guys. It was a pleasure having you all here. My name is JT, and this right here is JT Podcast. I'll see you in the next episode, probably tomorrow. So yeah, it was a good one. Like the video before you leave. Subscribe this channel if you haven't. So you may leave, okay, at your own pleasure. Remember who you are. Remember what you are. I remember who you are. Ciao.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy. I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning. You wonder how I got this way. You wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you break your back to make me feel again. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break, swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change.